That's it. That's Bangkok.
Oh, look, on the boxes.
Aye, and a fair lot they are.
We packed everything we had in our Singapore house. Furniture and everything.
Louis, where are you?
Mother, look. There's Bangkok. Did you see, Mother? You see, Mother, that's Bangkok.
I see, Louis, I see them. It's exciting, isn't it?
Will the King of Siam come down to the dock to meet us?
The king himself? I don't think so. King Stone's the rule. Louis!
I wonder if you know what you're facing, ma'am. An English woman here in the East?
Capital. I have lived in the East since I was 15 years old. India, Singapore.
Both under the protection of the British flag, ma'am. Quite a different thing.
Look, Mother. Look at that boat. Look at the dragon's head in the bow, with all the men standing up carrying torches.
That's the royal barge.
Do you suppose that's the king? The man sitting under the ghost canopy?
That's the Kralahome, sort of prime minister. The king's right-hand man, you might say.
I suppose he's coming out to meet us.
No doubt of it. They'll come around our turn. I might be allowed to offer you a word of warning.
What is it, Captain?
That man has power, and he can use it for you or against you.
Oh.
I think you should know.
Mother, they're close. Mother, the Prime Minister is naked.
Hush, Louis, that's not a nice word. He's not naked. Well, he's half naked.
They all look rather horrible. Don't say, Mother. Father would not have liked us to be afraid, would he?
No, Louis. Father would not have liked us to be afraid.
Mother, does anything ever frighten you?
Sometimes.
What do you do?
I whistle.
Oh, that's why you whistle.
Yes, that's why I whistle. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell. For when I fool the people I fear, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, and the trick will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. Let's go.
His Excellency wishes to know, are you lady who will be schoolmistress of royal children?
Yes.
Have you friends in Bangkok?
I know no one in Bangkok at all.
Are you married, sir?
I am a widow.
What manner of man, your deceased husband?
My husband was an officer of Her Majesty's army. Tell your master his business with me is in my capacity of school teacher to the royal children. He has no right to pry into my personal affairs. But he hasn't capped yours.
I don't like that man.
In foreign country, it is best you like everyone until you leave.
Your Excellency, I had no idea you spoke English.
It is not necessary that you know everything at once. You come with me now. Your boxes are carried to Palace later.
No, not to the palace. I am not living at the palace.
Who said?
The king says, the king has promised me £20 a month and a house of my own.
King do not always remember what he promised. If I tell him he break this promise, it will make anger in him. I think it is better I make anger in him about larger matters.
All I want is 10 minutes audience.
King very busy now. New Year celebration just finishing. Firework every night. Cremation of late Queen just starting.
You have lost your queen. I'm so sorry. When did she die?
4 years ago. With cremation ceremony also come firework.
What am I to do in the
In
meantime?
the meantime, you wait in Palace.
Your Excellency, I shall teach in the palace. But I must have a house of my own where I could go at the end of the day when my duties are over.
What you wish to do in the evening that cannot be done in Palace.
How dare you? Your Excellency, I'm sorry, but you don't understand. I came here to work. I must support myself and my young son, and I shall take nothing less than what I have been promised.
You will tell King this.
I will tell King this.
It will be very interesting. You come now. You come now, or you can stay on boat. I do not care.
Ma'am, if you wish to stay on my ship and return to Singapore...
No, thank you, Captain Orton. Your Excellency, I will go with you. I have made a bargain, and I shall live up to my part of it. But I expect a bargain to be kept on both sides. I shall go with you, Your Excellency.
To the Palace?
For the time being.
Ah!
Goodbye, Captain Orton. Thank you very much for everything.
Be very careful, ma'am.
Yes.
Melanie!
Your Majesty.
Well.
I've been meaning to speak to you about English school teacher. She's waiting to see you.
She is in Siam. How long?
2 weeks. 3 weeks. She has needed disciplining, Your Majesty. She objects to living in palace. She talks about house. She said you promised her.
I do not recollect such promise. You tell her I will see her. I will see her in a moment. Cambodia. The Cambodian king breaks promise. He is a liar. A liar to me and a traitor to his people.
Henceforth, Cambodia shall be under the protection of the French government.
Protection, Who shall be next? What other countries will the French want to protect?
The Carlos Nose is in the tent. The businessmen of Europe have a big appetite.
Soon they will come to bargain with me. What do I tell them? What do I do? A country to fight for and nothing to fight with. Ho!
Your Majesty, this is Lung Ta, emissary from the court of Burma.
Ah, you are here for copying a famous Bangkok temple. I give permission.
He brings a present from the king of Burma.
Am I to trust the ruler of Burma? Am I to trust the present they send me, or is she a spy?
I am not a spy. My name is Tuptin. You are pleased that I speak English? My name is Tuptin.
The king is pleased with you. He likes you.
The king is pleased.
Your Majesty, this is school teacher, Madame Leonards.
You are school teacher?
Yes, Your Majesty, I am school teacher. When can I start my work?
You can start when I tell you to start.
Yes, Your Majesty, if I start at all.
What?
There is one matter we have to settle, Your Majesty.
How old shall you be?
In my country, we don't...
How old?
Your Majesty, you see... I'm 153.
What?
153.
When were you born?
When was I?
Born.
1709.
1862, 1709. 153. 5. Maybe 9. How long you been married?
Your Majesty.
How long?
Many years.
How many grandchildren shall you have? How many? Huh? You shall not have any. I beat. I beat.
You're a very clever man, sir.
I make better question than she make answer. You do not be afraid to make joke with king.
It would not be flattering to His Majesty if I were afraid of him.
Not to be afraid is good thing in scientific mind. I think maybe you will make very fine school teaching. You are part of the general plan I have for bringing to Siam all that is good in Western culture. Already I have bring printing press here. For printing.
Yes, I know, Your Majesty.
Well, how do you know?
Before I signed our agreement, I found out all I could about Your Majesty's ambitions for Siam.
This is scientific. You are pleased with your apartments in palace.
They are quite comfortable, Your Majesty, for the time being. But my young son and I have found it rather confining, with the Amazons guarding the doors and not permitting us to leave.
Strangers cannot be allowed to roam around palace before presentment to king. You could look out of windows.
Yes, Your Majesty, we have done that. We have seen New Year celebrations, royal cremation ceremonies, etc., etc.
But what is this etc.?
According to the dictionary, it means, and the rest, Your Majesty. All the things you have been doing while we were waiting, the fireworks.
Ah, best fireworks I ever see at funerals. How you like my acrobats?
Splendid, Your Majesty. Acrobats I have ever seen at funeral.
Have children prepare for presentation to school teacher.
How many children have you, Your Majesty?
I have only 67 altogether. I begin very late. But you will not teach all of them. You will teach only children of mothers who are in favor with king.
Now, about our agreement, Your Majesty.
Lady Tian. Madame Leonores, this is Lady Tian, and wife.
They say happy land of far away, where sending glory stand bright, bright as day.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. Missionary.
A missionary taught you English.
Yes, sir. Missionary.
You shall help Madame Leonores with her school teaching, and she, in her turn, will help teach you the better English. She is grateful to me for my kindness.
I see. In our agreement, Your Majesty.
You talk to him. You already speak well the English. She arrived today. She is present to me from King of Bab.
She is a present.
Madame, you have English books. I can read.
Of course I have.
I wish most to read book called The Small House of Uncle Thomas. My American lady, Harriet Beecher Stower.
A woman has written a book?
A very wonderful book, Your Majesty, all about slavery.
Ah! President Lincoln against slavery, no? Me too. Slavery, very bad thing. You will teach my wives too. Only those wives in royal favor.
I should be most happy to teach your wives, even though that was not part of our agreement. Speaking of our agreement reminds me there is one little matter about my house.
Also, I will allow you to help me with my foreign correspondence.
Yes, Your Majesty. I don't think you understand about the house. For the time being, my son...
House? House, what is this about a house?
I want my house. The house you promised me.
You shall live in palace. You teach in palace, you shall live in palace. If you do not live in palace, you do not teach. And you go wherever you please, I do not care. You understand this?
I understand. But Your Majesty, if these are the only terms on which I am
I
saying
know. I have no more time for talk. You talk with other women. My wives.
Your Majesty,
You think you wear a big skirt like that because you shape like that?
but I'm not.
Oh, they wish to know, sir, if you have children.
One little boy.
I have a boy too. Crown Prince Chaufa Chulalongkorn, heir to throne. I would be happy if you would teach children.
I would like to very much. I came here all the way from Singapore to do so, but I really cannot.
You could be a great help to all here, sir.
Lady Chang, why do you call me sir?
Because you're scientific, not lonely like a woman.
Do you all think women are more lonely than men?
พวกเธอคิดว่าผู้หญิงมีธนต่ำกว่าผู้ชายหรือเปล่า
Well, I don't. I think women are just as good as men, just as intelligent,
ถ้า
just
ชื่อว่า
as
เขา ฉ
important.
ลาดเท่าๆกัน please sir do not tell the king make king angry
The king seems to be angry already.
king like you please sir you like a king he bow to you only if you do not agree to him
That lovely girl. He said she was oppressed from King of Burma.
I think she love another man and if so she never see other man again
Poor child.
oh no sir she foolish child to wish for another man when she have king.
You can't help wishing for a man if he's the man you want.
It is strange for school teacher to talk so romantic.
I suppose I am. I was very much in love with my husband, Tom.
Ma'am Anna, 你買3次糖。
Once a woman has loved like that, she understands all other women who are in love. And she's on their side, too, even if she's a school teacher. Tom. Yes, Tom.
Oh, he was pretty in the face.
Dear, yes. He was very pretty in the face.
When I think of Tom, I think about a night when the earth smelled of summer and the sky was streaked with white, and the soft mist of England was sleeping on a hill. I remember this, and I always will. There are new lovers now on the same silent hill, looking on the same blue sea. And I know Tom and I are a part of them all, and they're all a part of Tom and me. Hello, young lovers, whoever you are, I hope your troubles are few. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your star. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. I wouldn't love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on a chance that you'll meet, and you'll meet, not really by chance. Don't cry.
teacher.
Your Majesty, we still have not solved my problem.
Silence! You sit there and greet royal children.
Very well, Your Majesty.
The royal princes and princesses! we have learned yesterday.
I thought for the day, east or west, home is best.
East, west, home, best means house. Every day for a month. Always something about the house. Now I'm curious to be taught nothing more.
Yesterday we were taught that the world is a round ball which spins on a stick through the middle. Everyone knows that the world rides on the back of a great turtle who keeps it from running into the stars.
How can it be that everybody know one thing when many people believe another
And
thing?
which is true?
World is a ball with a stick through the middle. I believe.
You believe, does that mean you do not know? But you must know because you are king.
Oh, good, someday you too will be king and you too will know everything.
But how do I learn and when do I know that I know everything?
When you are king! Now leave me. No. When you are king, I do not know. I find puzzlement in many important matters. Cambodia is lost to the French. Do I then make treaty? One day I wish to build fence around Siam. Next day, maybe I let the rest of the world in. What would Queen Victoria do if she were king of Siam like me? What would Abraham Lincoln of America do?
I think they are both puzzled as you are, Simon.
And this girl from Burma, the top team, she serves me in all duties of wife.
Of what then do you complain?
Sometimes I embrace this top team, you know. And I get no sign she feels honored by me.
This is impossible.
It is impossible. What does President Lincoln do about his women?
He only has one wife.
Well, this surely is no solution. She is a puzzlement. School teacher is a puzzlement. Cambodia is lost to the French. I am not sure. I am not sure of anything. When I was a boy, world was better spot. What was so. What was not. Now I am a man, world have changed a lot. Some things merely so, others merely not. There are times I almost think I am not sure of what I absolutely know. Very often my confusion in conclusions I concluded long ago. In my head are many facts that as a student I have studied to go pure. In my head are many facts of which I wish I was more certain. I was sure. Is a puzzlement. Shall I join with other nations in alliance? If allies are weak, am I not best alone? If allies are strong with power to protect me, might they not protect me out of all I own? It's a danger to be trusting one another. One to seldom want to do what other wishes. But unless someday somebody trusts somebody, there'll be nothing left on earth excepting fishes. There are times I almost think nobody's sure of what he absolutely knows. Everybody by confusion in conclusion they conclude it long ago. And it puzzles me to know that no one man may be in doubt of what he knows. Very quickly when he fight, he'll fight to prove that what he does not know is so. Sometimes I think that people going mad. Sometimes I think that people not so bad. But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. As leader of my kingdom, I must go on. Give father to my children, and husband to each wife, etc., etc., and so forth. If the Lord in heaven do not show the way, every day I try to live another day. If the Lord in heaven do not show the way, every day I do my best for one more day. What is our puzzlement?
Getting to know you. Getting to know you. Getting to know more about you. Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you. Putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. cold that the lakes and rivers freeze, and the water becomes so hard you can walk on it.
Walk on water?
Yes, walk on water.
How is it possible, hard water?
Well, not only is it hard, it's very slippery too. When people walk on it, they fall down and they slide. Now, not only do the lakes and rivers freeze, but the raindrops, as they fall, turn into small white spots that look like lace. This is called snow.
Snow?
Snow.
Spots of lace.
Yes, Your Highness. The water freezes on the way down from the sky.
The raindrops turn into little stars.
Some are shaped like stars, small white stars.
I do not believe such thing as snow. And I do not believe something this big and to other countries so big.
Snow is the biggest country in the world.
How can schoolroom be so unscientific?
Your Majesty, we're having a little misunderstanding. I was describing snow, and they refused to believe there was such a thing.
Snow.
Snow.
Ah, yes. From mountain top.
From the sky.
From sky to mountain top.
Sire, please, how does it come down from the sky?
Like this.
Thank you, sire.
I have seen pictures. Switzerland.
That's right, Your Majesty.
Land all white with snow. Who does not believe?
After all, they have never seen it.
Never see. If they will only know what they see, then why do we have schoolroom? Right. Do not ever let me hear of not believing school teacher, whom I have been here at very high expense. 20 pounds each month. 20 English pounds. Study. Children must learn. A teacher must teach. Not waste time instructing children in silly English from home, sweet house, to remind me of daily promises I never made, etc., etc., etc.
But Your Majesty, you did promise me a house, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace. Those were your words in your letter.
I do not remember such words.
I remember them.
I will do remembering who is king. I remind you, so you remember that. I do not know of any promise. I do not know of anything except you are my servant.
Oh, no, Your Majesty.
I say you are my servant.
No,
My servant.
No, Your Majesty, that is not true. I most certainly am not your servant.
Don't say a mother has party manners.
Your father has no money to
Louis! If you do not give me the house you promised, I shall return to England.
No,
Please do not let her go away.
I believe in snow.
I let him do nothing except what is my pleasure. It is my pleasure that you will stay here. You will stay here in palace. In palace!
No, Your Majesty.
I give you servants. I give you bigger room.
That's not the point, Your Majesty.
Why do you wish to leave these children? All of whom are loving you so extraordinarily.
I do not wish to leave them. I love them too, quite extraordinarily. But I cannot stay in a country where a promise has no meaning.
I will hear no more about this promise.
The land where there is talk of honor and a wish for Siam to take a place among the modern nations of the world, where there is talk of great changes, but where everything still remains according to the wishes of the king.
You will say no more.
I will say no more because I have no more to say. Louis, come.
Ah! Oh. So big the world. Siam very small. England very small. All people very small. No man big enough for to be alone. No man big enough. But king different.
If she is not with us, Mrs. Anna was our only friend, and
Cannot be seen talking like this.
What?
Everyone can come in.
how do you?
Pretend we wait for her.
If only we could stop pretending. We kiss in a shadow. We hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you say. Behold how my love
Talk to me. When can we meet again? When?
It is not possible. We cannot meet alone ever. Not ever. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word.
alone in our secret,
now?
I am too.
Are you really going away?
Mother plans to leave on the next day.
I am not sure my father will allow your mother to go.
I am not sure whether my mother will allow your father not to allow her to go.
Why don't let your mother admit she was wrong?
I do believe mother thinks she was
It
wrong.
begins to look as if people do not know when they are right or wrong even after they have grown up.
I have noticed that too.
Tis a puzzlement. When I left my father, I let him wife for he seemed uncertain about many things.
I don't believe grown-ups are ever certain. They only talk as if they are certain.
There are times I almost think they are not sure, but they absolutely know.
I believe they are confused about confused as they concluded long ago.
If my father and your mother are not sure, but they absolutely know. Can you tell me why they fight?
They fight to prove that what they do not know is so.
Oh, sometimes I think that people going mad.
Sometimes I think that people not so bad.
But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. And someday as a leader, I must go forward. Be father to my children, and husband to each wife, etc., etc., and so forth. If my Lord in heaven would have shown the way, every day I try to live another day. If my Lord in heaven would have shown the way, every day I do my best for one more day. But
The puzzlements.
Your servant, indeed I'm not your servant, although you give me less than servant's pay. I'm a free and independent employee. Because I'm a woman, you think like every woman. I have to be a slave, a concubine. You conceited, self-indulgent, libertine. Libertine. How I wish I called him that. Right to his face. Liberty. And while we're on the subject side, there are certain goings on around this place that I wish to tell you I do not admire. I do not like polygamy or even moderate bigamy. I realize that in your eyes that clearly makes a prigamy. But I am from a civilized land called Wales, where men like you are kept in county jails. In your pursuit of pleasure, you have mistresses who treasure you. They have no ken of other men beside who they can measure you. A flock of sheep and you, their only rat. No wonder you're the wonder of Siam. Oh, I'm rather glad I didn't say that. Not with the women there. And the children. The children are not. Forget the children. No matter where I go, I'll always see those little faces looking up at me. At first, when I started teaching, they were shy and remained out of reach. But lately I thought one or two had been caught by a word I have said, or a sentence I've read, and I've had an occasional question that implied, at the least, a suggestion that the work I was trying to do was beginning to show with a few. The Prince Chulalongkorn is very like his father. He's stubborn, but inquisitive and smart. I must leave this place before but the one who loves you best is the king. All that bowing and kowtowing to remind you of your royalty, I find a most disgusting exhibition. I wouldn't ask the Simon's cat to demonstrate his loyalty by taking this ridiculous position. How would you like it if you were a man playing the part of a toad? Crawling around your elbows and knees, eating the dust in the road? Toads! Toads! All of your people are toads! Yes, your majesty, no, your majesty, tell us how low to go, your majesty. Make some more decrees, your majesty. Don't let us up our knees, your majesty. Give us a kick if you please, your majesty. Give us a kick if you would, your majesty. Oh, that was good! Your majesty! Lady Tiang. Come in, Lady Tiang.
Mrs. Anna, will you go to him?
Now? Has he sent for me?
No, but he would be glad to see you. He is a deeply wounded man. No one has ever spoken to him as you did today in the schoolroom.
Lady Tiang, no one has ever behaved to me as His Majesty did today in the school.
But there is a more distressing thing. Our agents in Singapore have found letters to British government from people whose greedy eyes are on Siam. They describe King as a barbarian. They suggest make Siam protectorate.
That is outrageous. He is many things I do not like, but he is not a barbarian.
Then you will help him.
You mean advise him?
It must not sound like advice. The king cannot take advice, and if you go to him, he will not bring up subject. You must bring it up.
I cannot go to him. It's against all my principles, certainly not without his having asked for
He
me.
wished to be new blood king with Western ideas, but it is hard for him, Mrs. Anna. And there is something else. Princess taught him. I do not tell him. For his sake, I deal with this my own way. But for these other things, he needed help, Mrs. Anna.
He has you.
He could be a great man, but he needs special help. He needs you.
Lady Tiang, please don't think I'm being stubborn, but I simply cannot go to him. I will not. What more can I say to you?
This is a man who thinks with his heart. His heart is not always wise. This is a man who stumbles and falls. This is a man who tries. This is a man who forgives and forgives and help and protect as long
Did you succeed? Will she go to him?
She will go. She knows he needs her. Tell her.
I will tell him she is anxious to come. I will tell him it is she who needs him.
And that will also be true. This woman knows many things, but this, I think, she does not know. She'll always know defend him when he's wrong, and tell him when he's strong. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty is reading the Bible.
Ah, Mrs. Anna. I think your Moses shall have been a fool.
Moses?
Moses! I think he shall have been a fool. Here it stands written by him that the world was created in 6 days. You know and I know it took many ages to create world. I think he shall have been a fool to have written so. What is your opinion?
Your Majesty, the Bible was not written by men of science, but by men of faith. It was their explanation of the miracle of creation, which is the same miracle, whether it took 6 days or many centuries.
You have come to apologize?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Good, you apologize.
Your Majesty,
I accept.
Your Majesty, nothing that has been said can alter the fact that in my country, anyone who makes a promise must keep it.
Tell me about President Lincoln of America. How was he trained to be president?
I believe he studied very hard. He educated himself.
Well, shall he be winning this war he is fighting at present?
No one knows, Your Majesty.
What, does he have enough guns and elephants for transporting same?
I don't think they have elephants in America, Your Majesty.
No elephants. Well, then I shall send him some. You write letter to President Lincoln.
Now?
No, when else? Now is always best time.
Very well, Your Majesty.
From Farmer Monkut, by the president of the highest super agency in the world, of the whole universe, the King of Siam, etc., etc., etc. Do you not have any respect for me? Why do you stand over my head? I cannot stand all the time, and in this country, no one's head shall be higher than kings. From now on, in presence, you shall so conduct yourself like all other subjects.
You mean on the floor. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I shall try very hard not to let my head be higher than yours, but I simply cannot grovel on the floor. I couldn't possibly work that way or think.
You are a very difficult woman. But you will observe, care, that men shall never be higher than mine. If I shall sit, you shall sit. If I shall kneel, you shall kneel, etc., etc., etc.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Is promise
Is promise.
good. To His Royal Presidency of the United States in America, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, etc., 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 you take some. It has occurred to us that... It has occurred to us that if several pairs of young male elephants are turned loose in the forests of America, after a while the numbers would increase.
Your Majesty, just male elephants?
You put in details. Tonight my mind is on other matters, more important matters.
Anything you want to discuss?
Why should I discuss important matters with woman?
Very well then, Your Majesty. I shall say good night.
Good night.
Your Majesty.
What?
I was wondering, when the boat arrived yesterday from Singapore,
Yes, Singapore.
was there any news from abroad?
Yes, there are news. They call me a barbarian.
Who?
Certain parties who would use this as an excuse to steal my country. Suppose you were Queen Victoria and somebody say to you the King of Siam is barbarian. Do you believe?
Well, Your Majesty...
You will believe I am barbarian because there is no one to speak otherwise.
But this is a lie.
It is a false lie.
What have you decided to do about it, Your Majesty?
You guess.
Well, if someone was sending a big lie about me to England, I should do my best to send the truth to England. Is that what you've decided to do, Your Majesty?
Yes! Yes, it is what I shall have decided to do. But how? You guess how I shall do this.
Well, my guess would be that when Sir Edward Ramsay arrives,
Ramsay?
the British diplomat,
Yes, away from Singapore.
we wrote to him last month.
When he arrives, I shall take opportunity of expressing my opinion of English thieves who wish to steal my country. I shall show him who is barbarian. What is this face you put on?
Your Majesty, I don't think you will fight with Sir Edward.
I will not.
No, you will entertain him and his party in an especially grand manner. In this way, you will make them all witnesses in your favor. They will return to England and report to the Queen that you are not a barbarian.
Naturally! Well, this is what I shall have intended to do.
This is the only way to get the better of the British. Stand up and put your best foot forward. It's just an expression, Your Majesty. It means dress up in your best clothes. Show them your most intelligent men, your most beautiful women. Edward admires beautiful women.
Edward? You called him this?
Well, we're old friends. I knew him in Bombay before I was married.
But shall it be proper for the British dignitary to see my women with no shoes on their feet? No! They will go and tell Queen Victoria that I am a barbarian. Why do you not think of this?
We shall dress them up. European fashion.
You mean dress them in dresses?
How many women can I have sew for me?
All women in kingdom, how many dresses?
That depends on how many ladies are chosen by Your Majesty.
Well, you will tell me which of my women are most like Europeans for dressing, let's say.
Yes.
Wake up! Everybody, wives, etc., etc.,
I wonder how much time we shall have.
So Ramsay Gunboat has reported on so far. Let us say we have 1 week.
1 week? But Your Majesty, I don't... 1 week?
In this time, whole world was created, Moses said. Any other details that you don't think of so far?
Well, we must give them a fine dinner, a European dinner.
I was going to.
And a ball with music.
Music and dancing.
That's right, dancing.
Why did you not think of dancing?
It's an inspired idea, Your Majesty. We can give them a theatrical performance. Tufton has written a play, a version of Uncle Tom's Cabin.
We shall show them who is barbarian. Line up, wives. Lady Janet, On Saturday next at 9 o'clock post meridian, we shall give fine dinner. European dinner for probably 20 people. What? Am I to be annoyed by children at this moment? Ho! You're too late. For the next week, the men and women of my kingdom will work without sleeping until all is ready. Lady Chan, tell this to everyone, and above all, I must not be worried by anything. Fireworks for me!
Your Majesty, the British, the gunboat.
They attack!
No, they salute, and we answer with fireworks. It is Sir Edward Monmouth's party. Now, they must have come back from Songkla, no stops.
No stops?
Tell them to go back! We are not ready!
Not ready, Your Majesty.
You do not know. I plan best idea I ever get.
We can still do this, Your Majesty. You can do it.
When English arrive, we shall put them to bed. And then tomorrow morning, we shall send them on sightseeing trip.
We shall start now. This minute. Work. We only have 18 hours, but I shall do it somehow.
I shall do it. You shall help me. Please. First, we shall ask help from Buddha. Bow to him. Bow. Oh, Buddha, give us the aid of your strength and wisdom.
Oh, Buddha, give us the aid of your strength and wisdom.
And help us to prove to the visiting English that we are extraordinary and remarkable people.
And help us to prove to the visiting English that we are extraordinary and remarkable people.
Help also Mrs. Anna to keep awake for scientific sewing of dresses, even though she be only a woman and a Christian, and therefore unworthy of your interest.
And also Mrs. Anna to keep awake for scientific sewing of dresses.
Prophecies of Photoshop, it cannot be higher than mine.
And therefore unworthy of your interest.
And Buddha, I promise I shall give this unworthy woman a house of her own, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace according to agreement, etc.
I, Buddha, I promise I shall give this unworthy woman a house of her own. I'll bring residence adjoining the royal palace, according to agreement.
Why must we dress like this for British? Whatever Mrs. Anna say is wise and good. But this is a puzzlement. To prove we're not barbarians, they dress us up like savages. To prove we're not barbarians, we wear a funny skirt.
To prove we're not barbarians, they dress us up like savages. To prove we're not barbarians, we wear a funny skirt.
We send people funny, we send people funny, we send people funny, but there is no doubt they feel so sentimental about being oriental. They always try to turn us inside down and upside out.
Upside down and inside down.
To bruise and pinch our little toes, our feet are cramped in leather shoes. They break if we had toes, but now they only hurt.
To bruise and pinch our little toes, our feet are cramped in leather shoes. They break if we had little toes, but now they only hurt. Western people party, Western people party, Western people party, too funny to be true.
They think they civilize us, whatever they advise us, to learn to make the same mistake that they're making too.
They think they civilize us, whatever they advise us, to learn to make the same mistake that they are making too. They make quite a few.
Lady Jack, here are the napkins for dinner. Will you put them on the table? Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies, turn around. Let me see how you look.
What's up with the trouble now?
Undergarments. The way they try to be no undergarments.
Undergarments? Of what importance are undergarments at this time?
Of great importance.
Are you wearing undergarments?
Of course, Your Majesty.
That a woman has no legs is useless to pretend. Why then swollen skirt?
The wide skirt is symbolic. It is the circle in which a female is protected.
This is necessary. Englishmen are so aggressive, I did not know.
I said it was symbolic. European dinner service is on table.
Ah, knife, fork, spoon, no, one for each guest, huh? Just one. This is what you are going to wear.
Why, yes, do you like it?
This is what all other visiting ladies shall look like.
Oh, most of them, I believe.
You are certain that this is customary, etc., etc., etc.
Yes, I'm certain this is customary. What is so extraordinary about bare shoulders? Your own ladies wear practically.
Yes, but it's different. They do not wear so many coverings upon other parts of body, etc., etc., and therefore...
Therefore what?
Is different.
I'm sorry His Majesty does not approve.
I do not say I do not approve, but I do say they are imbalanced. At dinner table, we must make great conversation. We begin with Moses.
Now, remember, Forbright is the editor of a newspaper in Singapore.
Hello, Anna, my dear.
Your Majesty, may I present Sir Edward Ramsay?
Your Majesty. How are you, Anna?
I regret, sir, that my ladies have not given good impression.
On the contrary, Your Majesty. I've never received so good an impression in so short a time. You have most attractive pupils, Anna.
Tomorrow you must meet my younger pupils, His Majesty's children. They are making wonderful progress.
I shall be delighted. How many children have you, Your Majesty?
77 now. But I am not married very long. Next month, expecting 3 more.
No problem at all about the heir to the throne, is there? I suppose I ought to apologize for wandering into this room. You see, the rest of my party...
I was so glad you decided to visit us.
To visit His Majesty, I mean, of course.
Yes. Well, it was your postscript to His Majesty's letter.
Postscript.
His Majesty was most happy when you decided to accept his invitation. Weren't you, Your Majesty?
I was happy.
Your Majesty, dinner is about to be served. But first I would like to present your guests to you in the reception room.
Dinner! Dinner! Dinner!
You have met?
Your Excellency.
Anna, my dear, you're looking lovelier than ever.
Thank you, Edward.
Found a job to do, eh? People you can help. Well, that's it, isn't it? Extraordinary how one gets attached to people who need one. Do you hear that? Do you know we danced to that once? Bombay. Still dance?
Not very often.
Well, you should.
Edward, I think
Are you sure you don't ever get homesick?
No, Edward, I told you I have nothing there.
Anna, do you remember I once asked you to marry me before Tom came along?
Dear Edward.
Dancing after dinner.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid I started talking over old times.
It was my impression that Mrs. Anna would be of great help for seating our guests at dinner table, etc., etc., etc.
Well, in that case, we'd better be going in, Anna.
Yes, better be going in. Anna?
His Majesty made an interesting point about Moses the other day when he was reading the Bible.
Princess Topsy. Dinner has started. The king and his English guests will be on their way to the theatre soon. Should you not be there to begin your play?
I came out here to memorize my lines.
I think not, Princess. I have seen you and Lunta together. And I do not tell King. For his sake! I do not wish to hurt him, for your lover will leave Siam tonight.
Tonight.
Now go to the theatre, Princess.
Turn back and look the other way. I will stay here until she turns the corner. She has told me you must leave Siam tonight, but I do not believe her.
No. It is true. It is true they have ordered me onto the first ship that leaves for Burma, and it is tonight.
What will we do?
You are coming with me.
I...
You have been a slave! Long in... Secret police will all be at the theatre. Meet me here after your play. Everything is arranged.
I cannot believe it.
I can. It will be just as I have pictured it 1,000,000 times. I have dreamed that your arms are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you bring. I have dreamed every word you whisper. When you're close to me. How you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed that
Mrs. Anna.
Captain, they're looking for you at the theatre. I guess you were both here. I ran out to warn you. I do think you're being reckless.
Yes, I will go. I must say goodbye to you now, Mrs. Anna.
Gracious. Anyone would think she never expected to see me again.
Mrs. Anna, we are leaving. Tonight.
Leaving? How?
Don't ask me how. It is better if you do not know. We shall never forget you, Mrs. Anna. Never.
God bless you both.
I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down a street in a trance. You fly down a street on a chance that you'll meet, not really by chance. Don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All of my memories are happy tonight. I've had a love of my own. I've had a love of my own, like yours. I've had a love of
Your Majesty and honorable guests, I beg to put before you small house of Uncle Thomas. Small house of Uncle Thomas, small house of Uncle Thomas, written like Aurora Hayes' picture house is in Kingdom of Kentucky, ruled by most wicked king in all America, Simon of Legree. Your Majesty, I beg to put before you loving friends. Uncle Thomas,
Dear Uncle Thomas,
little Eva,
blessed little Eva,
little Topsy,
you should make a Topsy,
happy people.
very happy people.
Happy people. Happy people. Your Majesty, I beg to put before you one who is not happy. The slave, Eliza. Oh, Eliza, oh, Eliza, all unfortunate slave. Eliza's lord and master, King Simon of Legree. She hates her lord and master and fears him. This king has sold her lover to far faraway province of Ohio. Lover's name is George. George! Baby in her arms is also called George. George! Eliza says she run away and look for lover George. George! So she bid goodbye to friends and start on her escape. so cold. Make the river water hard enough to walk upon.
Buddha make a miracle.
Praise to Buddha. Angel, show her how to walk on frozen water. Now, as a token of his love, Buddha make a new miracle. Praise to Buddha. Sent from heaven, stars and blossoms look like lace upon the sky. Praise to Buddha. Praise to Buddha. Praise to Buddha. So Eliza crossed the river, hidden by this veil of lace. Forgot to tell you the name of miracle. Snow. Of a sudden she can see wicked Simon of their greed sliding across the river fast with his bloodhounds at his sleigh. What has happened to the river? Buddha has called down the sun! Buddha has called down the sun. Sun has made the water stop. Wicked Simon and his slaves, falling river and go down. On other side of river is pretty city Canada, where Eliza sees lovely small house. Guess who live in house? Uncle Thomas,
Little Uncle Thomas,
little Eva,
listen little Eva,
little Topsy,
little Topsy,
lover George,
paper lover, George.
who is looking like Angel to Eliza. They have all escaped from wicked Simon and make happy reunion. I tell you what Harriet Beecher Stowe say that Topsy say. I spit, I's the wickedest critter in the world. But I do not believe that Topsy is wicked, critter. Because I, too, am glad for death of king. Of any king who pursues a slave who is unhappy and wish to join her lover. And Your Majesty, I wish to say to you that Your Majesty, an honorable guest. I will tell you end of story. Is very sad ending. Buddha has saved Eliza. But with the blessings of Buddha also comes sacrifice. Come to him and thank him personally for saving of Eliza and baby. And so she died and go to arms of Buddha.
Shall know of my displeasure.
Your conversation at dinner was most amusing.
I was forced to laugh myself. I was so funny.
Her Majesty, Queen Victoria, will be very glad to know that we have come to such felicity of agreement about Siam.
And very happy I am thereof. Very happy.
Well, I think now, with your permission, I shall take my leave. Goodbye, Anna, my dear. It was lovely seeing you again.
Bye, everyone. Well, Your Majesty.
It is all over. Oh. been of great help to me in this endeavor. I wish to make a gift. I hope you will accept. You put it on finger. Oh, put it on, put it on, put it on.
Your Majesty, I do not know what to say.
When one does not know what to say, it is a time to be silent. A white elephant has been discovered in the forests of Ayutthaya.
You regard that as a good omen, don't you?
Yes. Everything going well with us.
Everything going well with us.
Ho, ho, ho!
Your Majesty, it is I.
Come in, come in!
Your Majesty, secret police are here. They were to make a report to you.
No, you will stay here.
Secret police?
Your finger shines.
Yes. The king. I did not know what to say. In my country, women don't accept gifts from men. He is the king, of course. Actually, it placed me in a rather embarrassing position. I was intending to ask him for a rise in salary, and now...
And now it will be difficult to ask.
Very. I don't suppose you would speak to him for me about my rise in salary, I mean.
I think I shall do this for you. Because this is a very strange world, in which men and women can be very blind about things they discover.
Thank you, Your Excellency. But I don't understand what you mean.
No. But that does not matter. And I do not think he will rise your salary anyway.
Good news and bad news come together. You will stay up all night until we receive further report on Tuptim.
I had intended to do so, Your Majesty.
Perhaps I'd better go too.
No, no, no. I wish to talk with you.
Is there something wrong with Tuptim?
I do not know, but this is more important. Secret police have served coffee after dinner and listen as they talk and report conversation of British dignitaries.
You've been spying on your guests.
How else can one find the truth? It appears I have made excellent impression. It is clear they do not think me barbarian.
This is what you intended to prove.
What we intended to prove. Tuptim.
What about her?
She is missing from palace. You know something of this?
I knew she was unhappy.
Why unhappy? What is greater honor for young girl than to live in palace of king?
Your Majesty, if Tuptim is caught, shall she be punished?
What would you do if you were king like me?
I believe I would give her a chance to explain. I think I would try not to be too harsh. Your Majesty, of what interest to you is a girl like Tuptim? She's just another woman. As a bowl of rice is just another bowl of rice, no different from any other bowl of rice.
Now you understand about women! British poets!
Been reading poetry, Your Majesty.
Out of curiosity over your strange idea of love, etc., etc., etc. But I tell you, this poetry is nonsense. A woman is a female who is human, designed for pleasing man, the human male. The human male is pleased by many women, and all the rest you hear is fairy tale.
Then tell me how this fairy tale began, sir. You cannot point just a poet's trick. Explain to me why many men are faithful and true to one wife only.
They are sick!
But you do expect women to be faithful.
Naturally.
Why natural?
Because it is natural. It is like old Siamese rhyme. A girl must be like a blossom. with honey for just one man. A man must live like honey bee and gather all he can. To fly from blossom to blossom, a honey bee must be free. But blossom must not ever fly from bee to bee to bee.
Your Majesty, I don't know if I can ever make it clear to you. We do not look on women as just human females. They are... Well, take yourself. You are not just a human male.
I am king.
Exactly. And every man is like a king, and every woman like a queen. When they love one another.
This is a sickly idea.
It is a beautiful idea. We are brought up with it, of course. And the young girl at her first dance.
Young girl? They dance too, like I see tonight, in arms of men, not their husband.
Why, yes.
I would not permit.
Oh, it's very exciting when you're young. You're sitting on a small gilt chair, eyes lowered, terrified you'll be a wallflower. Then you see two black shoes, a white waistcoat, a face. It speaks.
We've just been introduced. I do not know you well, but when the music started, something drew me to your side. So many men and girls are in each other's arms. It made me think we might be similarly of shall we dance on now the music? Shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye? Or perchance when the last little star has left the sky, shall we still be together with our arms around each other? And shall you be my new romance? On the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen, shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? La la la, la la la.
Why do you stop? You dance pretty. Go on, go on, go on.
Your Majesty, I didn't realize after all, I'm not a dancing girl. In England we don't. That is, a girl would not dance while a man was looking at her.
Ah, but she will dance with strange man holding hands, etc., etc., etc.
Not always a strange man. Sometimes a very good friend.
Good. We dance together. You show me. You teach, you teach.
Well, the perfect. It's simple. You just count. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1.
Shall we go
1, 2, 3, and
on a run? Now the music, shall we fly?
1, 2, 3, and
Shall we dance?
1, 2, 3, and
Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye?
1, 2, 3, and or perchance when the last little star has left the sky.
Shall we still be together with our arms around each other? And shall you be my new romance? On the clear understanding that this kind of thing can happen.
Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I forgot and. This time I remember.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Splendid, Your Majesty!
Splendid! And 1, 2. You have thrown me off count.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1.
No, this is not right.
Now you're doing it.
No. It's not the way I see Europeans dancing tonight.
Oh, yes, it was. It was just like that.
No. You're not holding two hands like this.
No. As a matter of fact,
was like this. No?
Yes.
Come. We try again. This time I do better.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Why do you bust through my door without waiting?
We have found Tactini.
Where is she?
Secret police are questioning her.
Now you have found her, what will you do with her?
I will do what is usually done in such an event.
And what is that?
When it happens, you will know.
No, please, no! Mrs. Anna, do not let them beat me.
No.
Do not let them beat me.
She was found on Chinese sailing ship. She wears disguise of priest.
Who gave you this robe?
Believe she was running away with men who bring her here from Burma.
Dishonor, dishonor, dishonor!
She was not found on purpose.
Where is this man?
I do not know.
You will tell us where we will find him. You will tell us.
I do not know.
I just believe you were lovers with this man.
I was not lovers with this man.
Dishonor! We will soon have the truth of this man. Let's fight!
Mrs. Anna!
Stop it! Stop it, you hear me? Stop it!
It would be better if you understood that this matter does not concern you.
But it does. It does dreadfully because of her. And even more because of you.
You waste my time. I am the law in such a matter.
That's what I was afraid of. Your Majesty, I beg of you, do not punish this girl. Don't throw away everything you've done. All you have built for your country and yourself with such labor against such odds. If you do, you'll never be able to get it back again.
I am showing you.
No, she's a child. She was running away because she wasn't happy. Can't you see that? This girl hurt your vanity. She didn't hurt your heart.
Down.
You haven't got a heart. You never loved anyone and you never will.
Do it.
I can't believe you're going to do this dreadful thing.
You cannot believe, eh? Maybe you will believe when you hear her screaming as you run down the hall.
I'm not going to run down the hall. I'm going to stay here and watch you.
I do this all myself.
You are a barbarian.
I am king. As I was born to be. And Siam to be governed in my way. Not English way, not French way, not Chinese way. My way. Barbarian. You say. But there is no barbarian worse than weak king. And I am strong king. You hear? Strong! The man, the lover has been found. He is dead.
No. Then I will join him soon. Soon.
I don't understand you. You are your king. I shall never understand him.
You have destroyed him. You have destroyed the king. He cannot be anything that he was before. You have taken all this away from him. You have destroyed him. You have destroyed King.
And expel to come to the port of Bangkok, no matter where it goes, I shall be on it. Give this back to His Majesty.
I wish you had never come to Siam.
So do I. Oh, so do I.
Captain Norton, your ship has docked in time. We are welcoming Elephant Prince to Bangkok.
Right, Elephant Run. So that's it. I just passed the young prince, but where's the king? I didn't see him in the procession.
The king is very ill. Very ill. Your Highness, your father is getting worse. Worse? Mother, what is it with my father?
It is his heart. And he does not seem to want to live.
Mother, I am frightened. I am frightened because I love my father, but also because if he dies, I shall be king, and I do not know how to be.
Many men learn this after they become kings. My son.
I have been thinking much on things Mrs. Anna used to tell us in classroom of slavery, etc., etc. And I think also what she has said of religion, of how it is a good and noble concern that each man find for himself that which is right and that which is wrong.
These are good things to remember, my son. And it would be good to remember the one who taught them.
Uncle. Lady Chang, how nice of you to come say goodbye. I was down at the ship making sure all our boxes were on. Captain ordered must sail with the tide.
Mrs. Anna, I did not come only to say goodbye. I come for one who must see you. You must go to him, Mrs. Anna. When he heard you were sailing, he started to write this letter. All day he has been writing, and it was very difficult for him, madam. Very difficult. He has commanded that I bring it to you.
Please, to read it to all of us. I would like to hear what my father has said.
When I am lying here, I think perhaps I die. This heart, which you say I have not got, is a matter of concern. It occurs to me that there should be nothing wrong that men shall die. For all that shall matter about man is that he shall have tried his utmost best. In looking back, I discovered that you think much on those people who require that you live up to best of self. You have spoken truth to me always, and to this, I have often lost my temper on you. But now I do not wish to die without saying this gratitude, etc., etc. I think it very strange that a woman shall have been most earnest help of all. But Mrs. Anna, you must remember that you have been a very difficult woman. And much more difficult than generality. I must go to him. They are almost bound to hurt each other.
He always frightened me.
I wish you'd known him better. You could have been great friends. In some ways, he was just as young as you.
Was he as good a king as he could have been?
Louis, I don't think any man has ever been as good a king as he could have been. But this one tried. He tried very hard.
You really like him, don't you, Mother?
Yes, Louis. I like him very much. Very much indeed.
We can go in now, right?
Many months I do not see you, Mrs. Anna. Now I die.
No, Your Majesty.
This is not scientific. I know if I die or if I do not die. You are leaving, Sire? When?
Very soon. In fact, I can only stay a few minutes more.
You are glad of this? People of Siam, royal children, are not glad, and all are in great affliction over your departure.
I shall miss them.
You shall miss them, but you shall be leaving. I too am leaving, but I am not walking onto a boat with my own feet on my own free will. I am just leaving. Why is your head above mine? I am not afraid of that which is happening to me. You make believe you're brave, huh? That is a good idea. Always.
You are very brave, Your Majesty. Very brave.
This is something belonging to you. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Please, wear it. Good evening, my children.
Good evening, my father.
You come to see your father or Mrs. Anna.
It is all right, Lady Janet. It is suitable.
Princess Yin Yaola has composed a letter for Mrs. Anna. She does not know how to write. She only makes up words.
Speak, let her know. Say it, say it.
Dear friend and teacher, my goodness gracious, do not go away. We are in great need of you. We are like one blind. Do not let us fall down in darkness. Continue good and sincere concern for us, and lead us in right road. Your loving pupil, Princess Yin Yaola.
Hush, children. When you are afraid, you make believe you pray. You tell them. You tell them how you do. Let it be last thing you teach.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my hand and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid.
Or you make believe you pray and you whistle. Look, show them, show them.
Mother, it's the boatman's time.
Stop your
Run down to Capital and take all our boxes off the ship and have everything moved back into our house.
Silence! There's no reason for this demonstration for school teacher realizing her duty. I gave her exorbitant monthly salary of 25 pounds. Mrs. Anna. Mrs. Anna, you take notes, huh? You take notes from next to the local. Come. Suppose you are king. Is there nothing you would do?
I would make a proclamation.
Yes. Yes.
First, I would proclaim for coming New Year fireworks, also boat races.
Boat races. Why boat races with New Year's celebration?
I like boat races. And Father, I would make a second proclamation.
What is second proclamation? Make it. Make it.
Regarding custom of bowing to king in fashion of a lowly toad, I do not believe this is good thing, causing embarrassing fatigue of body, degrading experience for soul, etc., etc., etc. This is very bad thing. I believe. Why do we, my father?
Why do you ask question? If you are king, you are king. not ask question a sick man, nor of a woman. This proclamation against bowing, I believe to be your fault.
I hope so, Your Majesty. Oh, I do hope so.
Rise up! It has been said that there shall be no more bowing or showing of respect of king. It has been said by one who has been praying for royal government.
No bowing, I'm told. No crouching. No crawling. This does not mean, however, that you do not show respect for king. You will stand with shoulders far back and chin high like this. You will bow to me, the gentleman, in this way, only bending the waist.